First of all, you don't know me.
We're all about that high school drama girl, all about them high school queens. We'll take you for a ride in our comic girl, drama girl, cheering for the right team. Drama queens, smart girl, rough girl, fashion but you're tough girl. You could sit with us, girl. Drama queens, drama queens, drama queens, drama queens, drama queens. Hi, everyone. We are here for a Q&A episode, and I'm so glad that in spite of all the really, really awful things that are happening, specifically in LA, but all around the world right now, I feel like there are just so many hurting people and communities and so many close friends of ours in Los Angeles who are losing homes and loved ones' homes and communities and places they've grown up. And we're so thankful that you are coming to spend time with us to hopefully help lift your spirits. And we hope that we can do that for you. Sometimes it's just a really needed thing in the process of grief to be able to get your mind off of the things that are hurting. So Rob and I are here for you. We love you. We appreciate your support, and our hearts and thoughts and prayers are all with our loved ones and your loved ones, particularly in Los Angeles right now.
Absolutely. Well said, Joy. And if you are tuning in for a little lighthearted distraction, that's what we're here to do. Hang around. It's going to be very lighthearted and hopefully quite distracting.
Sounds good. Well, our first question is from Austin, and he wants to know what your favorite comedy movie is. Rob, what's your favorite comedy?
Gosh,
that's hard.
Such a good question. You know what just popped in my mind immediately was, have you ever seen In the Loop?
No, wait, maybe I have. What is it?
I think it was written by Armando Iannucci, the guy who wrote Veep.
He's brilliant. In the Loop.
It's basically Veep, but it's set in British politics. And it is so funny.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
That's up there.
Okay. Mine, the first thing that's coming to mind, again, this is hard because there are so many comedies I love for different reasons, but one that always makes me laugh is See No Evil, Hear No Evil with Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor, where one's deaf and one's blind, but they together witness a murder, each with their respective abilities, and then they have to try and go on the run from the mafia and try and solve the crime at the same time using their each other's eyes and ears. It's just so brilliant.
Talk about two comedic titans.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys were so talented.
Anything with Gene Wilder, just put the camera on him and let him go.
Dude, I agree 100%.
Yeah.
I love me some Gene Wilder.
Yeah.
So good. Next question is from Dina. Did anyone ever accidentally get injured while filming a scene? This is a great question.
Yeah, I can't believe this hasn't come up in all the years. Wow.
And you can think about this.
It doesn't have to be on this show, does it?
Let's start with One Tree Hill, because I remember there's a scene that's going to come up in a future episode where Clay and Nathan and the baseball player kid that Clay is like potentially going to sign, they're on a bridge overpass, and Clay like snaps and just runs and tackles the kid over the bridge, and we both fall into the water. I remember that the scariest part of that wasn't falling into the water or doing anything, because I think we also had stunt people. It was that they were like, right before we shot it, they said, hey, so just so you know, we've had the water quality of the stream tested, and the fecal amount is just below the critical marker. I was like,
I'm
what?
sorry.
And the guy was like, so don't get it in your eyes or mouth. And I started thinking, like, I'm falling off a bridge into water. What? So I was just terrified shooting that, because again, it's supposed to be like we're struggling.
Ew.
And I'm like trying to almost drown him. We're splashing. I'm thinking, I'm trying to not get poop water into my eyes or mouth while we're like thrashing about in the water. So that, I was worried that, because that would obviously
do?
That would get you real sick. I just prayed for the best. I mean, obviously, like if it was later in my career, I'd have been like, maybe you find a new stream.
Yeah, like let's shoot something else today. We'll find a new stream.
Yeah. Or it was just like it was that I just did it and
was
just
that
made
Steve?
sure I was just breathing like out of the corner of my mouth and not breathing water in. But yeah, that was probably the most afraid I was of having like a bad incident.
Was it Steve? Remember Steve, stunt cord? Was he stunt or like? He was a taller guy. He was kind of like heftier and had curly brown hair. Such a sweetheart, like the sweetest, gentlest guy. But he would just come up and tell you crazy things as a real matter of fact. Like, now there's alligators in the water, but we got snipers perched. So just be careful. You know, and you're like, thanks, man. See you at lunch.
Stunt guys are a different breed, man.
They really are.
But yeah, I'll never forget. They're like, yeah, we're going to have a pulley. And I was wearing like a wetsuit underneath all of my clothes because the water was quite cold.
Yeah.
And then it was sort of the throwaway thing. They're like, oh, and by the way, it's a dangerously high fecal content in the water. So don't get it in your mouth or eyes. And it was like, wait, what was the third thing you just said?
Nope. So for me, I don't remember getting accidentally injured while filming anything on One Tree Hill. I don't think so. But I did early on in the series, in the first season, there was a scene where Chad's throwing water balloons at the back of my head and they would not pop. And the joke was supposed to be he throws it, it bursts. I turn around like soaking wet and then I'm like, oh, it's on now. And then we get into a water balloon fight. But he had to throw these things. It was like 23 times. I remember 24. So it was like and it was getting to the point where I just started taking it personally, even though I knew it was not. I'm like, man, I'm back with my 5th grade bullies. Like this is no fun. And I remember getting really emotional and trying not to be a sissy and like cry on set on my new job because the water balloons weren't breaking. It was just like such a dumb reason to cry, but I definitely did.
Fair enough, though. 23 times of getting hit with a water-filled balloon in the back of the head.
And it wouldn't break, and it was
fun.
just getting knocked and knocked and knocked. I was like, I don't want people beating up on me.
I like that you took it personally, even though it was entirely about just the strength of the plastic of the water balloon.
It's like visceral muscle memory, man. It's crazy to me how that works in life. Our brains, we can absolutely be cognitively aware that something is one thing, but our body muscle memory is connected to something in the past, and all we're doing is trying to hold it together. Like,
yep.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, that's what that was for me anyway, Dina. Sammy wants to ask Rob, who would you take to prom at Tree Hill High if you had been in earlier seasons? That is a great question. Who's your high school prom date pick for Clay? Or maybe for you personally?
Well, I think if it's Clay, there's actually a really good chance Clay goes solo.
I see that. I feel that. Yeah.
I feel like I could see him being that guy who just he rolls solo.
Yeah.
Or he rolls with some friends.
Yeah.
Who would listen, I wasn't cool or like desirable to girls in high school. I think for my senior prom, I took one of my best friend's little sister.
Aww.
Which of course, like her parents were thrilled about because they're like, oh, who asked you? Oh, Rob. Oh, he's not threatening at all. Great, go with it, have fun. So yeah, that's I don't have any wild prom stories. How about you? Did you go to prom?
I went to prom. I went with friends. Yeah, I just went with friends. The boy I really wanted to go with was already dating like another girl. So we were good friends, but they were on again, off again. And then it was like, what's going to happen with prom? And then when prom rolled around, they were on again. So I was sort of like, well, I guess I'll just go with my friends. So dumb. I know.
His loss, Joy. Yeah. His loss.
Seriously. I was a fun prom date.
Annie wants to know, what is the weirdest food you have ever eaten? Or if it's nothing that's been weird, what's a food you find absolutely disgusting? Jenny and I honeymooned in Thailand. We went to lots of street markets, and often they'd find these sticks. It was, you know how like you'll do like grilled meat on a stick?
Yeah.
It was the same thing, except it was different insects. So it'd be like a giant worm, some crazy cockroach-looking thing.
Come on.
And so we got that, and we just took turns eating the different bugs.
And you did you, were there any that you enjoyed? You were surprised, like, you know what, this cricket's not bad or whatever?
Yeah, I think I remember there's some just kind of going like, this isn't all that bad. No. And also some where you're like, I would only do this as a novelty dare, you know.
As an insect shish kebab. Were there sauces?
That's right. An insect kebab. It's basically exactly what it is.
Insect kebab. Were there sauces? Was this like a dip it in barbecue or like chocolate thing?
No, that would have made it a lot more palatable. But it's just grilled.
Grilled ants. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'd
You
try it.
Anything weird?
I don't know. I don't. Flan. I really hate flan. But I can't think. I know. The texture of it is just really, really gross to me.
Interesting. Flan is a weird one to have a strong take on.
Very strong. Although love yogurt and pudding, just really hate flan. So I don't know what my problem is.
I'm trying to think. Do you like quiche?
I like quiche.
I'm trying to think of things that have kind of a similar. I mean, I hear what you're saying in that flan.
It's like not.
Flan's shifty, right? Because flan is so soft and wiggly, it shouldn't be able to keep its form the way it does.
It's like creamy jello. I don't understand it. The way it doesn't break apart like pudding. When you take a bite of pudding, it all dissolves at the same time in your mouth, and it all. But so it's like it's almost like ice cream, like a melted ice cream. It's all happening at once. With flan, I eat it and it breaks apart, but it still retains its gelatinous texture in certain spots. So I've got like a chunk of it on one side of my mouth, and the other side is like kind of starting to spread apart, but there's like these little gelatinous crumbs. And I just, it's so confusing to me. I don't like it.
It's like make up your mind on what you want to be.
Thank you, what I'm saying. That's right.
Natalie asks, what's your nickname by your family? And did you give any of your castmates nicknames?
Oh, no, I did. I always wanted a nickname and just never was cool enough to have one. And my family wasn't really, we weren't really nickname people. It was just the three of us, my mom, my dad, and me. So, and my name is short, Joy. I mean, what are you going to do with that?
But what if your nickname was Bijo?
Bijo. Hey, Bijo. Could have been.
Coulda.
Yeah. I don't think there was enough cool in my family for that. Not at the time. Did you have like nicknames growing up?
Oh, a couple that helped get me to therapy, from the family, that is. And castmate nicknames. Stephen Coletti, I called Stevie C.
Stevie C. That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, I had like a Joy Bitter. And when I was in high school, people called me Joy Joy all the time because Ren and Stimpy was on TV. So people would always say like, Joy Joy, hey, Joy Joy. I still get that. I do still have some friends who call me that. And then Joy Bitter was definitely the one because I'm a space cadet.
I also, Chantel was Van Scranton.
Yes, I remember that. That's cute.
I think those are the only. Paul Johansson, PJ.
Yeah, or Paul Johansson. He nicknamed himself.
Well, that he doesn't say that he gave himself. Yeah. In a classic Paul move. Olivia asks, great question, Olivia. What's your favorite song from the 90s?
How could I ever pick? Favorite song from the 90s? I mean, probably a Billy Joel song, but most of his best ones were in the 80s. What's your favorite song from the 90s?
I mean, two front runners for me would be, I think they were early 90s, would be Tears for Fears, Everybody Wants to Rule the World. And Crowded House, Don't Dream It's Over.
Oh, that's so good.
I mean, listen, there's a bajillion pop songs from the 90s and rap songs like that are also strong candidates, but those are just two of the sort of off the beaten path ones I can think of.
You know what? I think I loved so much that Sophie B. Hawkins song.
Oh, damn, I wish I was your lover.
Coming to meet you barefoot, barely breathing, as I lay me down to sleep. That's what it's called.
Yes.
Yeah, like the chord progression on that and her voice and the way it crescendos and all of it. And it's a short song. So you always want to go back and listen for more. I don't know. That one's coming to mind. I love that. And when did that song, what you got that's hard to handle, flame that burns a candle. You know what that is? Never be the same. Oh, yeah. Oh, now you're making my dreams come true.
Oh, Hall & Oates?
Hall & Oates, yes. When did that song come out? Was that 90s or was that like 78?
I feel like that's got to be like 80s.
You think so?
Yeah. I don't think that was 90s.
Darn it. I thought maybe we would like have just scooted in early 90s.
But that's a great one.
There's also some great 90s country, man, like John Michael Montgomery, Life's a Dance. What's the one, that Leanne Rimes one that was so good? That was the theme for Con Air. Remember that movie with Nicolas Cage?
Oh, yeah. Like you had to say that. Of course I know what Con Air is.
Oh, Trisha Yearwood, How Do I Live Without You? Oh, yeah. There's some really good songs in the 90s, guys.
Do you remember that song, I'm the Scat Man?
No.
I'm the Scat Man. Baby dibby dobby dibby dop do up. Do you remember that?
What is that?
Oh, dude, when this is over recording, do yourself a favor and just go listen to, it's called Scat Man, and it's sung by Scatman John.
Okay.
And it was popular for about 2.5 weeks, but wildly popular. And our son recently rediscovered it. And so for like a month in this house, Scatman was on repeat and it haunted my dreams. But it's catchy. The first time you hear it, you're like, ooh, I could definitely dance to this.
I'm going to download it. Okay, Kate wants to know, what villain character on the show would you like to have played and why? We've had our share of villains on One Tree Hill. I don't think there's any better villain than Dan Scott, and that would have been a lot of fun. But I'm trying to think of another besides him because I feel like we always say him.
I'm going to say Nanny Carey.
Ooh, that's
because it would have been just like fun. Let's see a male nurse. Let's see.
Yeah, a little.
You know,
that would have been really interesting. Yeah, or Rachel probably would have been really fun too. I think she got to do a lot of really interesting things, and she showed up in all these random places that you never expected her to be, and she had an angle. Yeah, and you never quite knew if she was sincere, and then she had moments and it felt like she really was, and then you realized she wasn't. Sure.
Would you consider Chris Keller to be a villain?
Oh,
because if so, I'm gonna jump because I love me some Tyler Hilton, so I think
yes,
I'll take a crack at him.
Yeah, I don't know if he's technically considered a villain or not. I mean, he certainly was when he came in, but yeah, that would have been a great role for you, for sure. If Tyler didn't exist and wasn't around to fill those shoes, I would have loved to see your comedy chops really come out, because we've talked about this. You are so funny. And you had to cry so much on our show.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to see you make jokes and be funny too.
It got heavy fast. You know what would have been a good one too is what was the name of, I'm forgetting the name of the woman that Kate French played who was trying to blackmail Nathan. Just because it would be funny to see a guy doing that.
Yes.
Especially when I'm like, I'm pregnant, Nathan. People are going to be like, really? How does that, what?
That's so good. Oh, thanks, guys. That was the end of our Q&A. Hope you're feeling all right, and we're sending you lots of hugs and love, and stay safe out there. Bye, friends. Hey, thanks for listening.
Don't forget to leave us a review. You can also follow us on Instagram at Drama Queens OTH.
Or email us at dramaqueens@iheartradio.com. See you next time.
We're all about that high school drama girl, all about them high school queens. We'll take you for a ride in our comic girl, cheering for the right team.